Gods damn it. Anyone but her.
Well, you absolute stinker. You kept me a secret? Time to let the Hellcat out of the bag. Call me Mizora. I'm Will's patron, the fount of his power. My pet's been unruly, and his leash needs a yank. We had a deal, Will. But Karlak's still breathing.
I've taken more pleasant shits than you, Mizora. And at least those can be buried after.
That's no kind of talk for a lady. By the way, Karlak, Zariel sends her regards.
You told me! Devils only! She's a tiefling, not a monster!
How precious. The little pupster's found his bark.
Clause G, Section 9. Target shall be limited to the infernal, the demonic, the heartless, and the soulless.
Karlak meets the criteria by virtue of having no heart. The point? Oh, yes. Thanks for the reminder.
Will burns in the fires of Avernus. The lightning storms of Dis strike his flesh. His soul passes through each layer of the hells, gaining their essence and their torment.
That's better.
What the hells have you done?
A promise broken, a price paid. You know the terms.
Get used to the new form, pet.
There's no going back. Some magic even I can't undo.
Now, let's see how the frontiers fare without their precious blade.
Karlak, keep an eye on him, would you? I'll be keeping mine on you. Oh, and Will, don't forget, our pact still stands. Ta-ta.
I'll be honest, soldier. I'm reeling. Will hardly knows me, but he chose my life over his. Been a long time since someone stuck their neck out for me like that. You can say that again. When he was chasing me through Avernus, I thought he was just another sad merc. How wrong I was.
Gods damn her, straight back to the hells. Just look at me. I did what was right, and Mizora made me pay for it. I'd be hunting devils and demons, she said. Traitors and hypocrites, heartless evils of all sorts, but not Zariel's victims. Not innocent tieflings.
Warlock pacts tend to be unforgiving from what you know of them. Will was lucky he didn't face a more severe punishment.
I'd count my lucky stars for it, but I reckon luck is on holiday. I'm only alive because my patron still has use for me. It's Mizora who grants me the power to conjure armor and cast eldritch blasts. Before I was infected, I could even call hell beasts and summon festering clouds, but I promise you, every thrust of my blade and every flame I sparked was for the good of the coast. I can't utter the terms or circumstances of the pact. I can tell you most all else, but the pact, I'm forbidden, unless Mizora permits it. But I'll say this. The moment I pacted myself to Mizora, I have not regretted for a heartbeat. It was my proudest deed. It was worth the sacrifice. All I can give you on that is my solemn word.
I promised I'd be back. Don't worry. I have things under control. For now. You haven't been using the parasite's power. You think you don't need it. But things haven't gone as you expected. You hoped a druid as powerful as Holsin might be able to remove your tadpole. But he couldn't. You're desperate to be rid of it. Understandable. But you're looking for solutions in the wrong places. Yes. Holsin is correct. Your parasite is unusual. It is wrapped in magic that prevents its removal. Until the source of the tadpole's magic is destroyed, any attempt to remove it will kill you. You were lucky that Holsin knew this.
I didn't realize it was a private one. I made it
Parasites were
unprivate.
merely a symptom of a greater sickness in
Oh, okay.
Faerun. I'm not sure yet. To find the answers, we must first find the source. These parasites are more than illithid spawn. They are vessels for control. The infected hear the voice of the Absolute and believe it to be a god. That is how the cult of the Absolute is spreading. The highest of their rank, the true souls, carry a tadpole just like yours. It is how they receive their orders. It is what makes them obey. When the order to transform is given, it will not be a matter of days. They will be mind flayers in an instant. Were it not for my protection, so would you. It's complicated, but I'm an adventurer. Just like you. Just like you, I was infected with a Mind Flayer parasite. Just like you, I seek to be free of it. I've been trying to escape from this evil for a long time. Once, I almost succeeded. Now, through you, I've been given a new chance. You can go where I cannot, and I can protect you from that evil. If we work together, we may turn this around.
Let's go talk to Kile.
Hells. They need me. I have to go. The power I used to protect you, I stole it from someone. They want it back. I will hold them off for as long as I can, but sooner or later I will be worn down. You must discover the source of the magic that controls the parasites before that happens. The cultists are gathering at Moonrise Towers. Use the powers your parasite gives you to convince them you are one of them. And when you find the source of their magic, destroy it. Go. Our freedom depends on it.
Yup.
Apart from an overgrowth of moss, the well looks
go down on the well?
remarkable.
Or where do we go?
Dry stones line the wall. At the bottom, something gleams in the dappled light.
Oh, good. Spiders.
These webs are everywhere.
Another visit from the Golden Paladin. It said we'll get the answers we need about the tadpole. Indeed. Old Rusty?
Yeah, it's like a phase spiders.
What path lies before me?
Heating up. Over there.
I use that that arrow teleportation.
These boots have seen everything.
Ready for another round? Incoming.
Heading there.
No. This is no, I'm not trusting Volo to try to extract the fucking tadpole. Dude, that no. I'd rather go talk to Elminster if I was getting assistance. At least Elminster's a real wizard. It's Withers? Yeah, Withers is over
Swift
here.
as my feet can carry me.
Gods, it's hot in here.
No, I don't need anything right now, Withers. I'm gonna leave camp because your boy. Oh, hello, for the heart.
No one stopped me yet. Too much to bear.
Mm-hmm.
I need healing.
No, I'm fine. I'm fine.
Whatever it takes. Take two.
No time to rest.
Webs.
No time to dally.
Still alive. So that's progress.
Whatever it is,
Maybe
save it
later.
for now.
You wanna go fight him?
Moving ahead.
Yeah. I think so too.
Have to keep going.
One down.
Take your heal.
Thank you.
Come on. Can't stay idle. Need to find a way forward.
Now this is my happy place.
Where the hell is House at?
Do you have like an AoE swing? Okay, good. I can probably hit that meteor, or actually I might just go up there. Yeah, I'm gonna start trying to confront this matriarch.
Well, so much for peace.
What kind of arrows I got here?
It's my blood.
Death's close at hand. Still breathing, despite everything. Let's get this over with.
I've got this.
everyone alive and fighting. Take your...
It's close at hand. Never a dull moment. Time to press ahead.
Huh? Where the hell is Halcyon located?
I've got it.
Oh, look at that.
Moving.
I need healing. Breathe deep and move.
On my way.
Nothing will stand in my way. On my way.
Where'd the big... Oh, there she is.
Soldier.
Strike hard, strike fast.
Blood comes easy these days. Wonder if the gods are watching me.
This is gonna feel good. Moving.
Moving.
Easy. Not even hard. What's short wrist?
Time to get going.
I don't know. How do you do it?
You gotta extract. Make sure you're extracting.
Extracting. What does
Yeah,
that mean?
you have to make the subliminals and everything first. Or, yeah, the sublimates, mates, whatever the fuck they're called.
I also can't make those.
Well, you have to make sure you're extracting things to make all of them, and make sure you're collecting all the gatherables on the ground.
I'll take that. I feel a breeze. I wonder what's down
No
there.
idea, dude. I found shit tons.
Mind your footing. The bones of the careless are probably littered down there.
Is Taylor there?
Yeah, I was doing some stuff.
Oh, yep, you guys are there. Yep, that's
In the
the
deep
one.
dark?
Yeah, no, that's the way to go down. You jump into the pit right there.
But we don't have feather falling, do we? So
Okay.
one person goes down in a safe and then he reses
No,
everybody?
All of you. Yeah, you have to group up. Group up and it'll activate for everybody around.
Oh, dang it. The big green one here, I
The
think.
big green one, yeah, the big one in the middle.
Yeah.
Yep.
Save your thoughts for later.
There's not enough enemies for me to warrant.
How do we go down?
Yeah, you just jump in the
yeah.
hole. You'll get a cutscene.
Why is there bubbles?
Broken bones. Gods, what's happening?
Oh, hello, Minotaur. And Minotaur number 2.
Yeah, there's 2 of them. I highly recommend using stealth and attacking.
That's at the edge of
Can't afford to let up.
Oh no, not basket. ice underneath them.
My turn.
Had to be two really unfortunate rolls for that to not go well for you. Damn. How did I not get hit?
Heating up.
He said, let me squeeze right past you, and then fucking played bowling balls with y'all.
More for me.
It's been a long day. Better stop to rest soon.
Watch how you go. It's a trap. What the stuff is everywhere.
What's up here? Uh-oh. I don't know, I was looting some box, now some cryptic voice is talking to me.
Oh, you're dealing with them.
Ah, fungal spores. Refreshing.
I'm curious what's back here.
Masks, known to cause confusion. Best not get too close.
What the?
I said there's some locked chests and stuff
That
up
wasn't
here.
a roulette, was it?
I'm confused about why the traitor is fighting.
Ooh, silver ingot.
The Zentarim. Mercenaries and cutthroats. Useful friends, if you can afford them. Step carefully. There's a trap.
Here, I can get both of those if you want.
Bet I can crack that open.
can keep going. I'll catch up here in just a second. I'll be back.
Did I get like this? I bet you I sent it to camp. I am. Do I want to cast Shatter? I think I just want to cast Shatter. Let's just cast Shatter. Oh, that man survived. Barely though. I'm currently cleaning out the goblin camp. No, I haven't done it on my solo. Oh, that was a dumb move. But whatever, it's fine.
Timask and torch stalks. Hell of a combination. Get confused.
I just
by
killed
one,
Gut, and now the
blown
entire
up by
camp's
the
mad at
other.
me.
You are swallowed by a chorus of turbulent music. Through one creature sing many voices, the harmony of an entire collective.
Sovereign, he has come. He is here.
The choir fades. A single melody rises above the others, brassy and commanding.
I am sovereign.
You see a vision. Your lifeless body wrapped in fungal tendrils. The Sovereign is threatening you.
State your purpose.
The parasite is quiet. You feel no bond with the creature. Fungal roots weave through your mind, seeking your true intent. Then the Sovereign drones a new melody, cautious but welcoming.
I can mend neither skin nor spirit, but we still might commune. Descend to me. Let us speak in flesh.
The persistent music coaxes you forward. The Sovereign expects you.
Level 4.
Corpses. These creatures.
I've gone
do
in the
battle
Underdark a
with
little bit.
Duergar.
There's still a lot to do down there for me.
A camp. Looks abandoned.
I'm sorry. I was dying. I'm back now, though. Yeah, for real. Are we long resting? Well here, let me catch, yeah, let me catch back up and then we can long rest. Yeah, we had pizza for dinner and I'm dying. Nah, bro, that cheese, dog, I'm fucking dead. Actually dying.
You have fun with
Oh
that.
god, we're gonna see Driders and Umbrohawks and shit. Yeah, I know. It just kind of just now set in that that's a thing though. What are these? How do I get down there? This
Ha, missed.
I'm here.
You carry a Githyanki relic. I will have an explanation. Or your head.
Walk away. Now. I won't warn you again. Lozelle thinks I have something important to her people. She's deluded, clear.
Lies. She carries an heirloom of my people. I must know why. The bad blood must be purged. A jewel, come first light.
You mean I'd get to prove you wrong and thrash you? I love it. Get some rest, Lozelle. You'll need it. You had every chance to look the other way. But here we are. You chose this.
Spare me the justifications, coward.
If anyone asks, I'll say you were transforming. Don't expect to be mourned.
I only have a me decision to make.
Shadowheart.
It's already done.
Not yet, Kanyank.
There is no way to prevent bloodshed. You have to choose.
May your death be slow, and your agony great!
What's up for discussion?
Chatter already? Tusky.
Do they just straight up get pissed at each other and fight? But why?
I expect I am your first. Chk. I suppose I am as alien to you as you are to me. I know of your kind, but I do not often encounter them. Those diminutive scales of yours look like mistakes. It was an observation, not a compliment. No matter. I do not intend to stay long in this place. It is a certainty. I had assumed our parasites served a Geich elder, but I believe they serve a greater master still.
Austin, are you seeing what's going on?
A question that burns in my belly day and night. Elders and collectives abide by their own tenets, and now this voice, this creep.
I am watching it.
Pain shoots
Yeah.
through
Yeah.
your body as the needle snags on your optic nerve.
I'm too committed.
Volo carefully withdraws the needle from your eye, then reaching into his bag, he produces
I
an
can
ice pick.
botany.
Volo slowly brings the ice pick closer to your eye.
Now,
He's dreamt about it so many times.
Don't
He knows what he's doing.
move.
This makes me so nervous. Oh my god.
Cold metal presses against the
Ah!
skin beneath your brow.
I don't
And
like
then
this.
Tap, tap, stab.
Oh!
Do you feel that? Ha! I think we have the blighter on the run. I agree. It's a feisty critter. Just a little further.
Volo tears the pick from your brain with a violent jerk. Your eye plops down into the mud.
Oh no, I'm half blind.
Drat.
He pauses, looks down at your eye, and recoils slightly as it sinks into the mud.
There appears to be an amount of cosmetic
I'll be back.
damage. Please,
So I'm assuming he
try not to
didn't get-
overexert yourself. You're in a rather fragile state at
I'm
present.
assuming he did
I
not
can't help
get
but
it out
feel
though, right?
partly responsible.
No, he did not. My
Perhaps
eyes on the
there's
ground.
something more I can do.
Oh, cool. So if you want to,
Take this. A far
No, he's giving you a
superior
stone
relic to
eye.
that old jelly you were trained
okay,
to.
I'll be back.
Try it on for size. And, it was very nice to have met you. I'm sure you'll sort out. Terribly sorry, my friend. Ta.
Oh, I have sea invisibility. Wait, is that what I just saw? Is that just what happened? Yeah. No. That's what I meant. Yeah, that's what I meant. Is the eye gave me sea invisibility. Okay, so that was at least worth getting through that painful experience. I don't know, do I? Yeah, sure, probably. Bet now I have 2 magical weapons. Okay, I've had a long night. Tell me I'm wrong.
Not a good time.
How'd you get down there? Oh, I see. Alright, first of all, smartass. For all those magic casters we have. Dirt mound, yeah.
Fall by my hand. Have to keep going.
Scorch marks. And it's not me this time.
I don't know what to do.
I wonder what the
Come over this way.
No one back home will ever believe this.
I don't know, I can't kill them. I don't know what to do.
Need to find a way forward. No way to ignite these. Strange.
There's no time to waste.
Oof.
Doesn't look like I can light these.
Back-to-back
At
nat
least not by
ones.
normal means.
Into a fucking 2. Oh my god. About time. I'm not even happy about the nat 20. Oh, motherfucker.
Despite everything.
Bro, you got a controller and move her out here.
Creatures live in waters this dark. Moving in.
Too loud, sun scum. Heard you stumbling. Can hear you blinking. Noise gets you eaten down here. Reckon I'll hush you before something hungry comes along.
His gnarled fist grips an axe.
Fine. I'll let you live. But spoil my hunt, and you're dead. Share? You really are in the wrong place, sun scum. Try this for useful. Falling down a deep, dark hole is the kindest death you'll find in the Underdark. Told you, hunting. Slave ran away, took Sergeant Thrin's boots. Gotta kill the slave and fetch back the leather. Or the bosses in Moonrise will have Thrin's hide. Help? You don't even know what you'd be up against. Slave's got herself some protection. Hiding up there in a myconid circle. Slave's got herself some protection. Hiding up there in a... Can't get past those rot flowers. They get in your head, make you see things. Half my squad jumped off a cliff, laughing. I'll wait here. She'll make a run for it eventually. Then I'll get her. Good. Do well, and there might be a reward for you back at camp. Do really well, and who knows? Maybe the Absolute will have space for you in her ranks. But that comes later. Boots first, then you'll get what's coming to you.
Wish I had a bag of holding.
What's next, I wonder?
Take some oil over here.
Let the pain fade.
Take cure. Don't burn yourself. Hey.
Critical miss, apparently.
Act fast. Let's make this quick.
You nuked me.
Take two.
Time to push my luck again.
Oh. Josh, your guy's getting fucked up.
That's my guy.
Oh.
Josh's guy is actually the most healthy out of all of us right now, but none of us are looking too hot.
Is he the one with a flaming sword that I'm
Yeah.
watching? Okay. Consider eating my pork.
Well,
rinds
our
while
health
I'm
wasn't
watching.
doing too hot going into that either. Those guardians are what really got us. I think if we would have went in there before hitting the guardians, I think we would have been just fine. Like the guardian turret or whatever the fuck they were called. In that room that we ran into. It was
You
just
recognize the feathered creature.
yes.
The cup you rescued.
The owlbear. He showed up.
Looks weird. Kill it, Josh.
No.
The cub's eyes lock onto the food in your hand.
That doesn't change anything. Kill it. Those Dragonborn people look fucking
creature
sick,
gulps the
though. I
food
will say
down.
that.
It seems he hasn't eaten in some time.
Careful. Once that thing's eaten through the camp, it might start looking at you hungrily. I'm not chasing after it, if that's what you're thinking.
I'm kind of ready for those Assassin's Creed Magic the Gathering cards, man. I'm excited for that shit.
Alright. Back at it.
Definitely buy a big collector's box
You wish
thing.
to speak?
Maybe he'll have to come back again.
Buy. Try to kiss him, man. Try that in a small town. Or a small camp, my bad. Don't worry, Josh. I got your stream. I'm talking to him.
Are you still at the camp?
I didn't know this. There's actually a Baldur's Gate pack for magic
Lae'zel's
to
suspicion
gather 'em.
and Shadowheart's guile made for a lethal. Make some room, and I'm all yours.
Who you changing?
Shadowheart verse. I'll miss Lae'zel.
For
But I guess it was never going to work with that artifact on the line. We were both part in the grand scheme of things. I'm sure
Who you
when
swapping him
Zara
with, the
gave her
vampire?
order to hunt me down, Mizora was delighted. Sounds boring.
or like the ranger?
Oh, fine.
Who are you swapping it for?
The Blade of Frontiers at your calling. That's the spirit.
The pride of the gate.
Oh, you can't host people no more on Twitch. I guess they took that away.
Nah. Oh, maybe not hosting. I was thinking rating.
Yeah, I can't figure out where it is, if there is on here. Dude, I found this new candy. It's called Sour Skittle Gummies. And they're amazing.
Hell yeah. Sounds fire.
They are. Do either of you know about the pack that I bought today? The Dominaria Untied?
I don't know shit about nothing.
Okay. I went to like this card game store here, like CM Games. It's like a big store, and they had a Yu-Gi-Oh event. And goddamn, the smell of BO. Fucking horrible.
Have you wondered what people will say, Will, when they find out the monster hunter is becoming a monster?
I've faced countless perils.
Step carefully. There's a trap.
Step carefully. There's a trap.
We are failing a lot of rolls to find traps. Ping him. I was just looking around. I thought they were all stone. It said it was petrified. Oh, what the fuck is that? What the fuck is that?
You're fucked. You're fucked.
No, it's level 5. We should be okay. Why does he get so many actions?
Survival is all that matters.
Oh, crit misses. It's really unfortunate.
I'll strike you down. On the victor's path.
Why are they attacking it? Question mark. He feared me. I can't move close to it now.
This will help with the pain. Take your...
Nothing important is ever easy. And worse. What were they doing here?
Nice, easy. Not even hard.
Best be on my way. Let's get this over with.
Nope, no. Motherfucking fuck. Yeah, I don't know what you did that for.
Ulsasunoteian. Flesh once more. Crack. A pity Dawn cannot say the same. I will free the others, and we will return home.
I'll feel that one later.
So, Will, what was the Blade of Frontier's toughest kill?
Ah, it was a great scrap. A hungry minotaur with a hankering for human flesh. An axe-bearing mounted a fur she was. Gave me a nasty scar.
I hope you don't mind if I don't ask to see it.
Hey, come over here.
Yeah.
More effort than a pit of spikes. Credit where it's due.
I actually don't know what the fuck I even just saw happen. That Minotaur just got two-shot.
Yeah, by a laser. I saw that.
Okay.
I just discovered a waypoint. What's up, buddy?
What's up?
Don't ask where we are, because I have no fucking clue.
Hey, where are we?
Maybe another time.
Can you figure it out? Like,
Probably.
there's a ladder right here.
Right tool will do the trick.
I'm in a cutscene on a ladder. This does not make out to be a good thing.
So, Will with a Y. Why?
Why? That's right.
There's a cutscene going on.
I don't know. It's not private. You can watch.
Getting fuckered out, boy?
I don't know. I guess so. I just like took a little break.
Just opening my cards.
Oh, is this not the? So this is like a different way down there.
Is that the one that's in the goblin place? Or the one that's in like the church camp thingy?
There's something good here. I hope.
Maybe something like that. Coming up here and lockpicking this. There's something in here. Helmet of Smithing. When you apply a condition with one of your smites, smiting, not smithing. With one of your smite spells, you gain temporary hit points equal to your charisma modifier. Interesting.
go and see an octopus garden with me. Under the sea. Go and see.
I got one of them art cards signed by somebody.
One of the full art cards?
Yeah, like you know how you get the art cards and whatever
Yeah.
you keep. Yeah,
These the signed ones are a bit rare. I mean, they aren't really worth too much because only people who want
Okay.
to collect the art sets will do anything with them, but they're still nice to have if you care about
Yeah,
it.
it's pretty cool. Like I was getting ready to say, I like the cards out of it. Like those the most. I've got, I think, quite a few good ones. I just haven't really looked. Like, I mean, I have looked, but it's just I got them all in a pile here. Ones that have like the different colors.
So do
other
you
than
like
black.
actually play Magic, or have you just recently started collecting them?
Just recently started.
Oh.
And I resell, so
Oh.
if I get a cool collector's card, I sell it and buy me another box or whatever, you know. Like today, I went and sold the Yu-Gi-Ohs for I think $30 it was, something like that. Yeah, these are all just like, this is like what Pokemon had. This box came with like a little die. It's pretty fucking cool. Definitely gonna put that up there.
Oh, is that the other enemy we have?
You're gonna have to get your homies. They're stuck up there.
I just shot a dude out of a cage and he fell to his death.
How are they stuck? I don't understand.
Ooh. Oh, Taylor, or not Taylor,
DJ.
yeah, yeah.
Sharp as ever.
All right. What now?
Find anything nice over there?
Guess lol's
Drow studded leather armor, +1 to stealth. But I don't think we have any stealthy boys in our team, so I may just keep it solid later. I think I'm just gonna keep heading south.
A perfect ring of mushrooms. Nature or magic?
Nothing. Not sure what I was expecting.
Oh shit, I was hitting the wrong button.
This drow's cracked like an egg. Must have fallen quite some height.
Maybe not.
Maybe I need more pockets. Think I found something.
Yeah, doesn't look like I will be. Go this way.
How the hell?
I'm gonna go back up here to Underdark Beach and start going north.
Okay. What is that?
Just a satchel with 130 gold in it. You know, no big deal or anything.
One day I'll catch a break.
Not like I'm like a big rich guy or something.
What's that? What's the other website you use, Josh, to look up card prices?
Pornhub?
Did you use the card prices? Pack off, man. Pack up.
I didn't know what I was getting into.
Yeah, you gotta protect Chance's little virgin ears.
Yeah, dude, they're
So I'm just gonna
fragile.
give my...
He's never heard of porn.
We get
Corn?
real kissing fellers in here.
No, that's you. Sir,
Hell
kissing
yeah.
feller.
So just got a pendant that lets me use Misty Step.
Oh, you guys are still balding?
Baldur gating.
Yeah, balding to
Gatekeeping.
the third, yeah, to the third
Keeping
gate.
the gate.
That tree.
Yeah.
Something's off.
Deep.
Yup.
I can't say
So
why.
fresh. Some monster did this.
I
Oh, wait.
actually died earlier,
Taylor, I feel like those are gonna blow up. Poison.
and it made me mad.
Hello, basket.
Yep, that's exactly what's gonna happen.
I walked into this house, and like one guy just like straight up one-shot my entire party.
Sounds about right.
And I was kind of sad about it, so I stopped.
How do we get to that fucking person, bro?
Really
I went down below. There's somebody down here.
Oh, basket can't use that. That's dumb.
That is dumb.
Mad dumb, bro.
Mad dummy dumb.
Sheesh.
There's somebody down here? Question mark?
Mm-hmm.
Balin Bone Cloak.
Oh, you guys found Balin?
No, bad idea.
Balin's about to die. Taylor?
What'd you do?
Bro. Bro, I started a fucking firework show.
You've murdered Balin. Can the
We don't know that.
Can the warlock make some water?
He could be okay.
Yeah, 0 out of 22 HP. He's gonna need a revive of 5, my brother.
Oops.
Now's not a good time. My hands are...
Do you have a revivify?
It won't work.
Yeah, you do. It won't work?
It says it has to be on a playable character.
Oh.
Yeah.
Big oof. Balin dead then. I don't know how you're supposed to get in there though, because as soon as one of those things popped, the whole place is blowing.
Yeah, I don't know. Whatever way you were supposed to get in, it wasn't what you chose. That's for damn sure.
I chose fucking violence, dude. my god. I love how Austin said, "Oh, you guys chose. Oh, you guys found Balin? Oh, the Balin's about to be dead, bro." And then.
Yeah, his wife's looking for him.
Well, when we find her, I can tell her that he's fucking murdered.
What the fuck?
What?
What is that?
It's a hook whore.
Yeah, you guys found a hook whore.
Obviously.
Okay, let's not hit him with the obviously bullshit.
I mean, it says the name right there. Yeah, it's a hook whore.
Yeah, I know. Bro acts like he can't just hover.
Can't even examine.
Literally.
Lol, trash. Oh! This is a...
Why are you guys being mean to Josh for?
Why not, yeah?
Yeah, he is kind of a bitch.
This is just a giant ladder in the Underdark.
Nice. We're putting some work on him pretty quick. Had some good rolls there.
Calling read?
What's it calling to? Are there more of you?
She keeps fucking missing. I'll go ahead and give you that, buddy.
Thank you, thank you.
Still on my feet.
HP left. Nice. Whenever you're like leveling up or something or preparing spells, a water spell on him might not be bad with how often we run into issues. That's a rip. Ooh, I got a hook.
Okay, so I found a new way into the Underdark.
The only person that would be able to acquire that would be the wizard that ran off because I wouldn't feed him your magical items.
Oh, there's another one of these things up here.
Another hookhorn?
Are you talking about that
or
lame-ass
yeah.
Gale, dude?
Yeah.
Yeah, Gale
he
ran away
sucks.
from us.
Good. He's only taken one of my artifacts so far, but...
Oh yeah, you guys have a bullet right next to you, don't you? I don't think the hook horror is the one. Oh, maybe. Oh, there's 3 hook horrors? What?
Interesting. Can't target that either.
Sometimes
I'm gonna
the
shove
only way out
someone's
is
basket
through.
again. Go ahead and make them invisible. Okay, so is Housen down in the pit then?
Who the fuck is this dickhead? Off the bullets here. Fuck.
It doesn't say he's
But
hostile.
they're mad at each other.
I was gonna say the. Shit, I'm gonna let them kind of fight that out a little bit, I think.
We should do damage to it, that way we get XP though.
Okay, that's fair. Alright, you convinced me.
That was easy.
Okay, say less.
Taylor said XP. Alright,
Fuck yeah. Getting that fat XP from my miss right there. Oh, another one?
Miss again.
God, we're going crazy. Ooh, and I got hit for 12 all in the same turn. He's really doing it to him, folks.
Whoa.
Well, to be honest, you really should be careful. Oh my god, Shadowheart just got fucking nuked.
Says I should be careful as one of the characters she's playing as gets nuked.
Well, going in and out of fucking, what's it called?
Shit on
Yeah,
ya.
I know. Leaving people's area, I need to be careful of attack of opportunities.
Good shit on.
You are correct, but it was really perfect timing. You said be careful, and all of a sudden your character got hit like 4 times. Shit was fried.
Wait, so whenever you guys are playing a multiplayer, you can switch characters between yours and the companions?
Yeah, because you still have the companion. You still have a 4-person party.
Right, so, okay. So that's how you continue your companion's quest, is you have to play as them.
Yeah, you still have them, and you still get them in your quest and everything.
Gotcha. Interesting.
And then it seems like at any point your companions can be just replaced with real people, and it gets brought up to whatever level you're
How
at.
do they keep doing so many attacks?
How do cinematics work? Do they just replace that character's dialogue with yours? With like your characters?
Yeah, so like if I start a cinematic, it'll show me. And Josh doesn't even have to participate in the cinematic with me per se, but there's a queue on the left-hand side where he can, wherever he is on the map, he can remotely pop into my cinematics that I'm in, and watch. And there's also like a voting system, so like I can vote on what I think his response should be. And granted, he vetoes whatever and can pick anything, but
Well, more in terms of just like whenever the characters are just talking in general, right? So whenever you would usually have like in a single player campaign like my own, where I'm playing with all the companions and one custom character, I still have like all those characters doing like legitimate campaign like dialogue. So whenever those characters aren't there and it's just all 4 custom characters, who's speaking that dialogue? Is it still like that companion's dialogue, or is it your custom character's dialogue?
I haven't even really heard the custom characters talk all that much.
So I guess whatever character is supposed to be there for the dialogue speaks, or is shown in the cinematic.
Well, that's not good.
The only people shown in the cinematic are the people actively there. Like so.
But all the people who are supposed to be talking in that cinematic are all like whoever's in your party, right?
I'm really not sure. I might be too high for your question. I'm streaming to Discord, so you're welcome to watch, and then the next cinematic we get in, see for yourself if you would like. But I was about to say trigger warning. Fucking spoiler warning. We're in the fucking Underdark.
Can no one else attest to that question?
I can't hear you over combat at the moment.
Okay.
So.
Josh can't hear. He's a little bitch. Man.
Guess I'll just Google it.
Well, there's like there's the individual.
All I hear at the moment is. That's literally all I hear at the moment.
You broke your mic.
Usually the only characters that I've noticed with voice lines is the main character that's interacting, and then the NPCs that are around that.
They talk whenever you're walking around, but they're normally walking around with me, not you.
Yeah.
So
But
whenever your whole party is custom players and you get into a cinematic that requires a companion, they're just automatically there.
There is no cinematics that require a companion, though.
Well, I'm talking about like in dialogue in general, right? Like, are there dialogue just replaced between each other's characters?
No, well, depending on the companions you have, depends on what dialogue you get, obviously.
Yeah, because I mean, in
But,
every
like,
cinematic, each and every person in my party is talking, right? So whenever I'm in a party with 4 custom characters, are all of them just talking that dialogue instead?
Which dialogue are you referencing?
Just in
Yeah,
the
I haven't seen
cinematics in
any
general.
dialogue with multiple people talking. Usually it's only one.
I also haven't.
I mean, I don't know how to explain it. That's like every cinematic I've like had in the game so far.
If you're in multiplayer, so if you're just in multiplayer, so like when me, Kyle, and Taylor and Austin were playing last night, whenever there was a cinematic that would normally require your party, it was just all of our characters. It was no NPCs.
And you guys just spoke that dialogue.
Well, our characters don't speak because it's us.
Oh. That seems not fun.
Whenever you have people in your party, so say like the 2 people that I have with me in my party at the moment, or sorry, the 3. So I have Shadowheart, Will, and, well, that's all at the moment because Taylor's with me now. But whenever I had a 3rd person earlier, all 3 of them were talking with my character and with the other things that were going on. And if there's like inter-party strife going on at the camp, it doesn't matter if the character's in your party. If they oppose a decision that you made and you've sent them back to your camp, they'll still talk to you back at camp, and it'll activate cutscenes and cinematics to where they're all arguing with each other and shit like that.
Strange. I don't know. I feel like there's been like side missions that I've had entire, like, even with NPCs outside of my party having like unique dialogue with all of my companions in my party, and I just don't know how I would have that same dialogue with 4 custom characters. Is what I'm getting at. But alas, I guess that's why I
Well,
chose to
and
play this
I think
game.
part of the difference might be as well as we're not required to be together either. So like we may not participate in a lot of the dialogues together because I'm not always next to Josh. A lot of the times where I'm popping into dialogues, it's because I'm doing something and he went and found someone to talk to, and then
I shot you.
God damn it. Why'd you do that?
I have no idea. I'm just as confused as you are.
I doubt it. I'm dead.
Still very confused.
I would beg to argue that I'm slightly more confused right now. I, at the minimum, have a major concussion.
Do you?
I can't reach you? What the fuck?
You gotta jump down. I don't know why I was gonna have to jump up. That's why I wasn't even up there yet.
Well, so much for peace. This is good.
Oh.
Ah!
Damn.
I'm fucking flying, dude.
How'd that feel?
I don't know yet. I'm still getting used to it.
Oh man. Yeah, Will is having a hard time down there, buddy. Poor guy.
Because he hit the ground really hard.
Yeah, that's an understatement if we're being honest.
I won't give in.
Whose turn is it right now?
It's mine. I don't even know what to do.
Well, you can shoot at him, or you can run down there.
I
and pick up
can't.
the-
All I have is a bonus action.
Yeah, because you just got revived. Take a potion.
I don't have any. I'm out. It's quite unfortunate.
It was quite unfortunate.
No choice but to keep going.
Oh, thank God. This fucking dickbag, bro.
Stop clicking on shit. Fuck. No, help Will. Don't worry, buddy. I got you.
I'm exhausted. Better find somewhere to camp soon.
Let's, can I short rest this? Okay, you're dead.
Hey, we got some levels up. Let's go.
Oh, hell yeah. Level 5 something big, isn't it? I think I get like an extra one of those sudden chart, yeah. But it's only once a day again, right? Oh no, that's just a straight up extra attack.
Yep,
So
extra attack, buddy.
that's sick.
There is work to do.
Yeah.
Oh, you guys just level 5?
Yeah, we just.
Yeah. Wait, hold up. So, my health was definitely higher than that.
You probably had an ability or something.
No, it was like 10 points higher than what it's gonna be right now.
Well, Taylor, that's because did you take toughness?
No,
What'd you take?
something else. Okay, it's still that high. What is making it higher?
Hunger of Hadal.
So it said it went from 36 to 44, but my actual HP is 66.
Eh. Shit, that card ain't worth that.
So what's affecting that? I don't understand.
I mean, your health went up. It was at 50 something. Now it's at 66.
No, I know. It did. I just don't understand why. So the health in that screen showed that my health was going from 36 to 44. I just don't understand why it showed that. Because that doesn't actively reflect what my actual health is.
Yeah. Oh, I'm not sure, buddy.
So I don't know what's like boosting it.
All's well that ends.
Well, that was a fun little thing to open.
Unless maybe it's not adding like my con modifier.
It's probably not. It's probably just your rolled dice.
Maybe.
Mind if I do?
That would make more sense. That's so confusing.
How to kill children.
There you go.
Fuck them kids, Austin.
What are you doing? Playing Revenge of the Sith?
Where did you go, Josh?
I'm running around, just exploring. But I'm like I'm not that far from you.
I don't know. It let me click at where you are, so.
The rock under your feet juts upwards, forming a perfectly engraved tombstone with a small epitaph. In memory of Myrna, a shining light in this dark world, may you forever gaze upon the lake you loved to play in.
Yeah, fuck that spider.
Dig up the grave? I feel like that's rude.
Do it.
Do it.
I'm a good person.
No balls.
Defile the corpse.
I'm not going to, though.
No balls.
Defile
I've
the
been a good
corpse.
person too. So far.
Feed it the peen, Josh. Feed it the peen. Give it your peen. The corpse.
Cave bear. You mean Halcyon? Since I finally found him?
A half-eaten gnome. Oh my god.
What is this?
But whoever asked me earlier if I'd actually played Magic, no, I have not. I'd like to learn it, but it looks very detailed. Looks like something I'd have to...
Unfinished magical scroll of
Actually not
questionable
that bad.
quality.
Looks like something I'd have to watch a lot of videos on.
It's really not that bad. I'd honestly say if you want to learn how to play the game, download Magic Arena and play the tutorial. It teaches you how to play the game entirely.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Sweet.
And it is
Magic Arena is free.
From that
Yeah.
is the fact that learning interactions and stuff like that.
Yeah, you had like learning what different mechanics do. That's going to take some time, right? But in terms of like learning how to play the game in general, you just need to play that tutorial, and you'll know how to play it from there.
But in general, playing that game isn't a bad way to learn how to play the game either, because it's got like full-on like written explanations of a lot of the different interactions and like the different effects and shit like that too.
It does a lot of the interactions for you automatically as well, and it's free to play. So
yeah.
Yeah, Chance got me onto Arena. That shit is pretty fun. I haven't played it in a while though.
In my opinion, it's the easiest way to play Magic.
Okay, I'll check it out.
Yeah, I forget a lot of the extra little things I have going on, so it auto doing it for me is very helpful.
Yeah. I wish I got into Magic Online a lot earlier in life, but it seems too much of a double investment to get into online, so Arena
My
is...
husband. 80 sogging years together, and he leaves me in the lurch
Oh,
like
yeah.
this. I should have killed him myself. Collecting noble stock. Valuable mushroom. We've a shop in Boulder's Gate. The locals go mad for it. Not no more
Shadow
though.
Wizard Bunny Gang.
Gang.
I've yet met an ailment it couldn't help. Baldness, blindness, poison, piles, and best of
Oh,
all,
one
a
of these
curious
days,
small dangerous
motherfucker.
little
One of
dwarf
these
patch.
days.
Only
I'll
one?
find my way.
Yes, one.
That seems a little busted giving to my barbarian.
For discussion.
What? Now that you come across a noble stock
Giving Misty
mushroom
Step to
about,
my barbarian
give it
is
here.
an interesting
God, you know
choice.
I've earned it.
Ring mail.
It's quite the
Heavy
scene.
armor.
What are you playing, Chance?
Are you taking all that guy's money?
No, I'm buying some stuff from him.
Ooh, save health potions in there. I need to buy those.
That is one of the things I am trying to also buy.
Well, I have a lot of shit in
He's
my
got-
inventory. You
he's
can
got
leave it in
8.
there if you're buying other stuff. Oh.
He's got 8 of them.
Damn it.
Butchki.
And don't worry, Taylor, her money went up a lot. Because I'm selling items. Alright, there you go, buddy.
Do what?
Oh, I said there you go.
Did you buy all the healing potions?
I did. She had 5 of them.
I thought you said they had 8.
Well, she's got normal. She got 5 normal healing potions, and then she had 3 graders. I bought all of them from her, and I was gonna divvy them out. Oh, I did not mean to hit that button. Split item.
By the way, Taylor, did you get any negative from getting your eye gouged out?
No, you can see
Nope.
invisibility now.
Yeah.
Oh.
It's pretty cool, I thought.
Honestly, it's probably worth trying to do it for myself then.
Hey.
Alright.
Hey.
Hey.
Man, bro, y'all got this bread?
Huh?
Bread.
Bread.
Spread ma?
Bread, man. Spread the ball.
Dude,
Oh,
I own no bread. Literally.
I'm broke, so yeah.
And bread. No bread.
I have 0 bread.
got a toad teapot.
Ooh, it has cute toads on it.
Ah, a visitor.
It is a toad.
You're a welcome sight. But let us observe the customs of the locals.
Is it cute though?
The scholar's brow tenses.
Hell
His
yeah.
voice
Ugly as sin.
spills into your skull. The
You gotta post a
spores
pic of it
connecting mind
now.
to mind.
Blurg, proud member of the Society of Brilliance, at your service. Or perhaps not. Your mind is far more complex than that of the fungi.
Show everybody your cute toad pot right now.
You gotta look in general, r/general.
I do enjoy a good bargain. If anything in my
Oh my
private
glob.
collection is to your liking.
Look at how cute.
How cute.
Oh, cool. I've done 2 of the 3 things you want me to do.
That is super cute.
The Baneful. It's a weapon.
I just be robbing people of everything that they ever had ever.
Magic missile.
You too.
Anyone else feel the same thing?
I love doing that. And then I choose very passive aggressive like dialogue options whenever I talk to the guy that I just stole from. Great.
How do I see if I have a proficiency in a type of weapon?
It should
You're
tell you.
a fighter. You're proficient in like everything, buddy.
So, like, I could use a flail.
Yeah, you can.
I mean, if you wanted to, that was your thing.
Whenever
man.
you're viewing your character, you should be able to click on details and see all the exact proficiencies. But as Josh said, you're most likely proficient in everything.
Yeah,
Being a fighter, you should be.
Yeah, the Githyanki origin character lady who's a fighter is proficient in every all weapons. Yeah.
Any and all weapon.
I decided
Yeah,
in my
'cause-
solo, my wizard's gonna be a druid too. Hype about it.
Ooh woo.
I have 2 animal companions. Let's go.
Did you just say ooh woo?
Yup.
How are you getting animal companions off?
You want him to say
Well,
it again?
one of them is
Yeah,
my
I do.
raven.
Ooh woo.
That's a kissing feller, I do.
The other one is
Kissing feather.
Getting all romantical over here.
the other one is Halson. So it's not really an animal companion, but you know,
How is Howson already following you?
because I told him to come help me.
What act are you in?
Wait.
Act 1 still.
Oh,
He-
fuck off.
What is the creature
Sorry.
doing?
He just freed him from the cell, and he said that he could join me after he deals with the issue
Their
here.
condition is
So I told him to
familiar.
come with me.
Poison.
So I want to go
derived
kill
from a
the
wild
hobgoblin.
weed common to the Underdark.
Not the
Cheap
hobgoblin.
poison, most likely held by the
So after you
prisoner.
free him from the cell, he tells you he can join you after he spills some blood.
Casual.
Telling you that, you know, hey, you can, you know, if you kill these people, I can join you. So
So we never actually freed him from the cell. So we killed the people. Our inventories are full. Fast traveled back to the camp place, sold a bunch of items, and then they said he was back.
oh well, I mean, he broke himself out of the jail cell, so
So I guess that's why it doesn't let us.
yeah. No, during the cutscene for it, I attacked the goblins whenever they were throwing rocks at the bear, and in doing so, it caused him to break free because he just slammed down on the gate, knocking it down. However, I really want.
Can't give up.
Actually,
Others
hold on.
need
Cure wounds. I
me.
need to use cure wounds on Karlak. Wait, no, hold on.
Dwegar slashed me.
Shadowheart, why don't you use cure wounds?
Myconids. Oh, took pity on me. Sound, lads. Especially
Oh, that's a
since the Greys gave them
two-handed
hell for it.
weapon?
These myconids are the hospitable sort. Refreshing. After our run-in with
I didn't
Korg.
know that. Where does it say that at? I thought it normally said it if it's a two-handed weapon.
Usually does.
Main hand only. It should be a one-handed weapon.
Yeah, but then I can't put anything here.
Well, that's because it's not light. That's the reason why. You can only have light weapons to wield.
Oh, dang.
Dude, I love how this game has a wizard hat. It makes my wizard look wizardy.
Greys. Don't.
It's all pointy and stuff too, exactly like it is in Hogwarts.
Hurts.
Yeah.
Leave me.
He's got the fucking sorting hat on.
Yeah.
He's gonna be sorting his dick in a minute.
Ooh.
Whoa!
Can I join? Stream it.
Ooh.
Stream it.
He said, ooh.
Do I control house then? Oh, I do. Cool.
Like dwarves, Dwergar have innate resistance to poison, and thus no need for intricate brews. Though deadly if left untreated, the poison can be cured by the antidote or natural remedies.
Hey, I'm walking here.
Not going anywhere.
Okay, that's why.
To not die.
To the Moonrise Tower.
Do not perish.
How do we get over to that, though?
How do you get over to what?
One second.
I would like to rage.
I love being a drow. It's somehow like easily played into the RP I wanted to like be in this game.
Why are you
Hated by everybody?
That's mean, Joshy.
I thank you for your help, but I gotta get moving.
Okay, so I can do the keels.
It hurts. Coles garters. Oh, I don't have time
Oh wait,
for
hold
this.
on. I can use
My
this.
kin need me. Seems you're the helping kind. All right. I need you to rescue my kin. Not charity, mind. We can pay. We're Iron Hand Clan.
Yummy loot.
Best artificers
Yummy.
of Baldur's Gate. We were on an expedition down here when the Dwergar snatched us up. I got away, but not the others. The Greys have them digging out some old
You
ruin
know,
across the lake.
basket really makes this game enjoyable.
Oh no. God damn it.
Just mining for materials.
I'll be
Nothing
right back.
unusual. But our work pays well. Help my clan and we'll make it worth your while, I swear.
Oh no, Corvus is still up there. Cool. Wreck that motherfucker.
Iron it back.
Ooh, ow, that looked painful. How many critical hits was that?
Wish my old buddy Frank would get on, Josh, so I could help him beat the fucking Diablo campaign.
I just wished Frank would get on in general.
Oh god, where's Frank?
Frank is the homie.
Oh, yeah.
He's funny as fuck.
Oh, have you actually met him?
Yeah, I was on I would assume the last time he was on this Discord.
Oh, okay. I didn't know.
Whenever we were all playing BattleBit or whatever.
Oh, yeah. You was here for the screaming match then, huh?
Yeah, that was good shit.
Yeah. My voice actually wasn't lost the next day. I still had a voice, so.
That's good. That's a shocker.
I woke up and
That's
was
good.
scared to death to even talk. I was like, oh, yeah.
Your voice is here.
Yeah. I'd love to go all out like that again, but
It's okay. We will
have to wait for the right time.
The boys will be back on BattleBit soon enough.
Oh yeah. Me and Levi play it whenever he gets on, usually.
I played it the other day. A couple days ago. Before Balding Gate 3 came out. It's like
I just didn't
Pizzagate.
like the idea of turn-based stuff.
Oh, I get you. I mean, this game, granted, a good story game, is not for everybody.
Yeah, it's definitely not for everyone.
No.
Not a for everyone game.
Sorry about that, Taylor. I had to get some laundry going.
Oh. Well.
Thank you.
Did you have
I wish I
to
could go with you.
clean up the cum racks and stuff?
Hell yeah.
I was getting my gym clothes cleaned up for the week.
I nabbed these boots from the Greys when I ran. I'll feel better knowing you're using them to kick some dweger ass. I'll mark where I made my escape, and wait here, I suppose. Not much choice, eh?
Fuck.
Oh, easy way to get the boots.
What'd you do, kill a man? Take him off his feet?